Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the Culture Show. Because I'm doing well because I had a wonderful day. My hairs are full of fizz, which is kind of cool. Today, we are doing Final Fantasy, and I know I talked about it yesterday, but we have more talk to talk about. So, the more talk to talk about is the fact that we just had a big breakthrough. So, the big breakthrough was that we have the ice wall additional floor. So, why is that a big breakthrough? As a guy that played the game before, I know exactly what to get. So, for example, the frost wall, there's something magical that happens. So, the goal of Final Fantasy, okay, so this is very simple. We're going all the way back to the very first thing that you learn. The goal is to get as far as possible, then rebirth, right? Now, the hard time, the long time, the period of time it takes is during the rebirth. So, for example, your maximum is 120. You're not gonna have a hard time at 20. You're not gonna have a hard time at 30 or at 40. So the ice wall is actually really cool. The ice wall will come in and play a huge part. What I like to do, I like to do Fire Dragon. The Fire Dragon will one hit everybody. Your character will move on. So your character, every time, it's all about time. This is what I'm trying to say. It's all about time. For example, I'm at 120. 120 is not 120. It's 1,200 because every single one is 10 stage. 1 to 10, 2 to 10, 3 to 10, 4 to 10, etc. until 120. When we're talking about 120, well, technically we're 102. So 120 sounds a bit better. So it's really cool because now the goal is to reach a degree where I'm in a position to do whatever I need to do, but also do it well. So, for example, if I know that my maximum is 100, I'll do whatever I need to do. So, for example, what I like about Final Fantasy is I got bitten by a mosquito again. What I like about Final Fantasy is I don't really need to pay attention to the story because there's no story. So I'll play a game like Gundam, I'll play a game like Silver Blood, which is really fucking good. Really good. Gundam is here and Silver Blood and Silver is here. Those are two great games. But that's not the most important part. The most important part is the fact that with Final Fantasy, I'm gonna be able to do, like, when I need to rush, I'll go in and do some more smoothing. But right now it's just Peach and Cobbler. It's super simple, like really, really, really simple. So there's no challenge. The challenge is just to pick up the chest, hoping to get some diamonds so you can buy skins. So what we're gonna do instead, so the ice wall, which is great, is every single time that you have 110, you have a boss. You lose at least 4 to 5 seconds to 6 seconds to 7 seconds. Let's say 10 seconds, just for fun, by summoning the boss. Now the ice wall will attack the floor, and even though the boss isn't appeared, he's still there, and he still will take damage. Now, for example, a stage takes 10 seconds for the boss. You got 10 stage per one. That is 100 seconds per one. If you have 100 seconds, you have 102. That is 1,200. It's at more than 1,000 seconds, which equates to 15-20 minutes. That's 15-20 minutes each run that you lose. Just with that, that's not the hardest, it's not the longest thing. But you can also save it. So this is something huge. And with that, we're going to be able to go faster and faster and faster. And there's no rush to finish the game. However, it's a game that I never finished. So the thing that's complex is that when I start playing the game 9 or 10 years ago, I wasn't in a rush. What I was doing is I was watching a movie. Watching a movie, just chilling. I remember watching Curse of Chucky, eating cake. Oh my god, it was cake mix. It wasn't even the fucking cake. It was a powder. And play Final Fantasy. It was good times. Now I'm not in a rush. However, I got a lot more things to do. I want to make content, right? Right now, it's to get more than 4, it's to get more than 5, it's to get more than 6 hours just to get back to where we are. So it's too much. And yeah, it's a bit tougher. So the plan would be to do as fast as possible, finish the game in 6 to 7 months, maybe 8 months. That would be really nice. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.